Alright.
Bell for down the Salem rings out.
Sorry. We start with a song or now?
We haven't done in a long time.
No, I didn't know if you already clicked the button.
I said 3, 2, 1,
He said
click.
click, and I heard him. I said push the button.
It is Monday Madness Menagerie, Season 2, Episode 4, which means it's
Mac and
Marriage.
cheese.
I keep wanting to do it though. Every week I keep wanting to say mac and cheese.
mac and cheese.
One of these days, Rob. One of these days.
Marriage seems right.
There you go, marriage. Marriage.
Although we'll have one more podcast before we're
Ooh.
hitched.
Hey, wouldn't it
Huh?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
no, it'll be the
so we
day
get married on
before.
Tuesday.
Dun, dun, dun.
But anyway,
Oh, the
we
day
have any, yeah, you guys will take my, I don't know, I'm tired.
Me too.
So, anybody have any fun stuff happen this week?
I work 3 days this week.
That's no fun. That's just work.
cool. I worked 4. What's your point?
I worked 5
You win. I tied with Bun.
one day. I got to see some.
I got a rock.
God damn it.
You had to know that was coming. I've dealt with racist customers, even though I don't usually deal with customers.
I met a cute gay couple that are going through the same shit with visas that me and Fish are going through, except one's from Mexico.
Oh.
They were
That's what-
adorable, and holy shit, was he gay? It was awesome.
Good night.
Well, no, she's like, "Oh, honey, how you doing?" And I'm like, because they come up to me a lot, and I was like, "I'm alright. I'm just really, really tired." He goes, "Why?" I was like, "I've been up since 9 o'clock yesterday, and this is like around 12 the day before, or day before, whatever. I still haven't been sleeping well. Anyway, so I'd been up for over 24 hours. He goes, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I think it's just stress trying to get through marriage stuff." And he goes, "Oh, congratulations. When do you get married?" I was like, "On the 6th." He goes, "Why are you scared about marriage? It's fine." I was like, "No, it's not the marriage. It's the visa stuff." He goes, "Oh, where's he from?" And I was like, "England." He goes, "Oh, honey, I'm from Mexico. Just be patient. The visas will work out." It's so cute. But yeah,
Wow.
that's what happened to me.
A racist
I guess
customer.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah, racist.
Oh,
Racist
yeah.
customers.
So I was just doing usual work in the parking lot, grabbing carts and stuff, when this big truck. So the bumper is about up until like the windshield, it's about as tall as me from like tires, bumper and grill and all that.
So it's one of those big trucks.
Yeah, one of those big
Big
trucks.
fuck.
It's a
Big
big
truck.
fuck truck.
Little dick.
Big fuck truck.
And so yeah, while they're just pulling up into the store lot, they almost hit me. They literally just like swerved last second to avoid me and just like park in a parking spot. And I noticed like their tags are from Texas. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah, fuck
around here.
Texas. It's fine.
Yeah, fuck Texas.
Fuck.
Fuck.
So then these 3 guys get out, 2 from the front seat and 1 from the back seat.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, being polite because that's what they tell us to do, just like
'Cause you're at
greet
work.
customers.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because you're at work, greet customers.
Customer's not
like,
always
"Hi."
right. Customer's always an asshole. Got it.
Yeah, sure enough. So I'm like, hi, welcome to the store or whatever. Just like, can I help you guys find anything?
You know, you
That's
say
ex-
that, and
that's
everyone
exa-
says Walmart in their head. You know that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just like, just in
No, I
case
said
anyone
that he
like,
always says or whatever, and I'm like going, yeah, that's exactly how he is at work. Oh, thank you for shopping or whatever.
that's exactly how I talk
Best
at work.
Walmart greeter ever.
Anyway,
Disclaimer. Disclaimer. I don't work at Walmart.
No.
Yeah.
Just
Welcome to Lowe's or whatever.
All right. Yeah. So I'm just greeting them into the store, and they're like, "Oh, where's such and such? Because I need it for my top. I need it for this deck I'm building." And
I
I'm
like how you
"Oh."
did the Texas accent. Where your stuff and stuff.
We're your such and such or whatever.
We need cement to fill our assholes.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
fine.
sorry. It's Texas.
Texas.
Texas. So yeah, I was just greeting them, showing them what like the stuff was, and they say, "Oh,
Everything's compensating in Texas.
Oh, they were compensating with that truck.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's for.
Yeah, so I just help them out a bit, and they're like, "Oh, could you grab me a cart?" I'm like, the cart's like right over there. Just like, Boaz asked you to get me a cart, so
Oh, hell
do
no.
it.
Ooh.
Strong
Hell
ass boy, not to where he's talking to the child, talking to me like superior white man talking to black. Okay, this is how this is gonna go. So you know what? I'm like, get out of my story really quickly then. So I'll just grab the cart, and he's just like, and they're just like sitting there chuckling, just like, yeah, nice how you call him boy, huh? Don't treat him like that. No wonder he's the only one outside.
Oh hell no!
Whoa.
Oh hell no!
This is when I just drop the cart and walk away, and it's like you can ask somebody
Be
else
like,
to fucking
go
help.
fuck
Done.
yourself, big boy.
Exactly. And I'm like, and I'm just sitting there in the other aisle. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's
I
fine.
walked away and been like, get your cart yourself, bitch.
Should just
No,
been
so
like,
here's what I
"Crack
do."
up, that's not my job.
just push
I
the cart to the other end of the store. And it's like,
Yeah.
there's your cart. Have fun.
I wish I would have done that, but no. What I actually did was I grabbed the cart, and they were like, oh, all right, so you one of the people who uploaded it on the car. I'm like, yeah, but the funny thing is, I'm on break now, and just walked away.
You redneck
And then
crack,
you-
you
all
get
you
it
hear-
yourself.
And all you hear is you helping a customer. I'm your superior. It's like, yeah, but I'm on break, so
Whoa.
bye. Yeah, said I'm your superior, and I'm like, yeah, bye.
No, you're not.
Oh.
Jeez.
They have a
That-
You're like,
Confederate
you're not
flag on
my
that truck.
boss,
There probably
bitch.
was. I didn't care enough to look.
No, you're not. But would you like
Oh,
me to go get my
Jesus.
superior?
No, here's the thing. I think my head cashier was walking by, and he's like one of the only head cashiers I like. He was like, yeah, I just immediately sent them. I heard the way they were talking to you, so I just like sent him out quickly. Just like, yeah, go ahead and just like usually you take a 15. I'll let you take a 30 after dealing with that.
Oh, good. That's nice.
Nice.
That's nice. That's a nice way to deal with that.
Yeah, it was he just said just like leave for a couple of minutes, come back, so that way it'd be like count as 15 minutes, but it'd be like paid 30.
That's cool.
Yeah, the back
Oh,
window of
yeah.
that truck is complete Confederate flag.
Yeah,
I bet
I'm
you.
yeah, no, it actually
my spray
happened.
paint?
Hold my spray paint. I'm about to paint the
Confederate
flag.
goddamn.
But yeah, this is I've had my.
I wish I was in Dixie.
I'm not with Bun on Texans. Fuck them. But anyone else got anything interesting they want to share?
Let me tell you about that old white lady that came to my job on Saturday.
Oh,
Why did the
white
black
lady.
man have to deal with the white people?
Was she racist too?
No, she wasn't racist. She was just the most annoying white lady other than the sea hag that I have to deal with. So,
Sea hack.
Nice.
Saturday apparently just turned out to be the busiest day in the world, and we were just nonstop, just customer after customer. So this old lady finally comes into the line and she asks, because we have the special on certain dog food and cat food, is if you buy $35 or more, you get a $10 coupon. So then here goes. I scan it's coupon. Shut up. Anyway,
Don't worry, Wolf, it bugs me too.
What?
we say
Coupon?
coupon down in Georgia, okay? Anyway,
Coupon.
oh my-
Coupon.
I know it's coupon.
I'm gonna hit all with this ruler.
No, you're not.
I can't right now. Anyway, so she comes up. She comes up to the line and is like, oh, so I scan her stuff. And I give her total. And then, lo and behold, the receipt prints out and there's no coupon. So, I'm just like, okay, ma'am, if you give me a second, I can ask the manager to see what's wrong. So the first time what happened was her subtotal the subtotal has to be $35, and I forgot about that and didn't pay attention to it. So the manager was like, oh, your subtotal's not $35. Subtotal has to be blah, 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 blah. And though the old lady was like, okay, so you can just scan me 2 more of those, and that should take me above 35, and we'll have the coupon. That's just how she said it, so I'm just going verbatim.
I love the accent you're putting on for us.
So I have to do a full return. Then I have to scan all her items again. and she had a lot. And it doesn't print out again. And this time my manager's busy talking to one of the dudes who is working with the pet shelters today, who is trying to get people to adopt dogs. And so over the walkie-talkie, I wish somebody would do that one day. But then over the talkie you just hear, it didn't print out again. What do you want me to do? And so as I'm waiting, about 10 seconds go by, and so instead of sitting there doing nothing, I just start scanning some more customers. And so I'm looking over to Barb, and it's like, oh, she's still busy. So it's like, give us a second, ma'am. We're real busy. She'll be over here soon. And I'm scanning customers through, and I hear behind me, oh, you need to hurry up and get somebody else to help me. And it's like, well, ma'am, I'm trying my best, but everybody's real busy. We're very full right now. Our manager's right there. She'll be with us soon. And then she says it again, not even 5 seconds later, and my brain, the switch went off for
hurry.
the switch went off for a quick second.
Yo, man.
And
the logical black man switch went off.
I almost turned around and it's just like, and I was like, I didn't, and I was just like,
I can see that.
and I just grabbed the walkie-talkie and was like, Barb, I need you to register 3, please. And so we're just like, okay. We'll do the return, and then the lady was just like, I can buy some more stuff if it'll get the coupon. And I was like, well, whatever. So I have to do another full return. Then I have to scan all her shit. And then it doesn't print out again. And by this time, I'm in my head, I put the gun to my mouth and just shoot it. And I was just like, please. I was crying on
Make
the
it
inside.
stop!
And so then yet again, it happens. Manager's busy. I'm scanning customers. And then, you need to get somebody else to help. And it's like, ma'am, we're really busy. You'll just have to have patience. I can't do anything else right now. And so then I hear Barb over the walkie-talkie. Just write coupon $10 and write the date. And then tell her to show it to the freaking people. Show it to us when she comes back next time. It's IOU. And it's like, good. Coupon $10. There you go, ma'am. Goodbye. And I was just, it finally slowed down. And I'm just like, Barb, next time you're dealing with the old women, because I swear to God, I was going to strangle an old woman for the first time in my life. And I was done. I was so pissed off that day. But yeah, that was my Saturday. So yay, work.
Dun, 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 stupid bitch.
Super big.
Anybody else got anything?
No, not really.
Oh,
So that means meme of the week. Wait. Maybe not.
Oh man.
We've been going around the past few days trying to find wedding rings. We've literally been going everywhere and anywhere. All sorts of fucking jewelry shops, fucking pawn shops and everything. And there's one particular pawn shop that we go in today. You know, we're just trying on rings, we're nearly trying to
Oh, the
find,
gangster dude?
trying to find something that's like just anything. We were like, if it fits, we'll buy it. You know? 'Cause we're getting so annoyed just trying on so many rings. And while we're doing this, there's a like proper G unit gangster type motherfuckers
Proper cheat.
Oh my God.
walk in, and you hear one of the other girls working there whisper to the guy who's helping us, oh, hey, that's that dude, that's the dude on the photo in the back.
Oh, shit.
You can hear
Oh shit.
stuff like, oh, we can't do this, can't serve him, blah blah blah. Apparently he keeps like bringing in stuff and getting people who are over 18 to pawn it for him. So, you know, they don't really want any dealings with him. It's kind of like the rules of a pawn shop. If they don't like the look of you, they can just tell you to leave if they want to, you know?
The place that we
Yeah.
ended up at Fish's ring had a sign that says prices can change due to attitude.
Yeah, he was alright, he was. Yeah, so we're like, you know, off on the other side of the store while these kids are up at the counter, and they were trying to pawn a bag or something.
Mm.
Like, what's wrong with that bag? There's nothing wrong with that bag. She's like, I'm not saying that. I can't help you. Well, why? I just can't help you. I'm sorry. what's wrong with the bag? She's like, I've said I can't help you. Now please, will you leave?
They don't have to say why.
Yeah.
Just get out of the store.
So he's like, oh, what's this? You're being your racial profiling.
Go to another store.
And blah, blah, blah. It's a fucking white kid. He's going on about racial profiling. It's like,
Wait,
Yeah.
what the?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
it was pretty funny.
Wait. The kid that worked there was white.
Well,
or
yeah,
the
because
kid...
they kept telling him
Oh,
to
the
take
kid who
off his
came
hat
in.
and his hat.
The kid that
his
came
hat.
in to pawn
Yeah, they
stuff.
kept telling him to take off his hat and all that, which is fair enough, you know.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have cameras
Yeah,
and
those
they
look
want to see people's
suspect.
faces.
I had my hat on, but I wasn't being sketchy, was I?
No, it's not bit. It's not racial profiling. It's like we know this little nigga right
Yeah.
here coming into the store.
Yeah. So,
That's what it was.
you know, he says that, and pretty much everyone in the store just starts laughing, and it was at that point that I just thought, well, I started talking to the dude, because he was like, oh yeah, he's always coming in trying to get, like, people to sell stuff for him, blah, 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 and I turned around and he was gone. But it's just funny, like, what is that kid on? Like, oh, racial profiling, racial...
Fucking
Wow.
I don't know,
oh
he
my
might have been
god.
Mexican or something, but, you know. Idiot.
Fucking millennial. That's what he probably fucking.
I'm a 90s kid. I don't identify as a millennial.
Well, technically.
Fair.
I don't. God damn it.
Same.
Certain breed. Just a
too late.
different...
It's not a
It's too
generation.
late.
It's like how you're raised.
Yeah. And I had to count as millennial. Even like some from the
Anyway.
late 80s count as millennials. Remember right?
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, so we got
Meme
our
of the
rings.
week?
We got our rings, and yeah, I'll move on to meme of the week.
Are
Do the jingle. Do the
you
jingle.
drawing a magic carp?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Do the jingle. Are you
There's the
trying a
there's
magic
the magic
card?
cup. There you go. And
All right, now do the jingle. Do the jingle.
Meme of the week. Meme of the week. It's not time for the meme of the week.
Yay! Oh my god!
It stood out to me the most.
Oof. You looked up Jesus memes, didn't you? Yeah. Black Jesus memes at that.
Nope, just Jesus meme, and it was one of the ones that popped out.
seriously, you want to giggle, just search Jesus or Christian memes, and we'll have a good time.
ChristianMemesMeet.com.
I guess Fish likes this one better than last week.
Yeah.
I understand last week's meme was a bit weak, but this was better.
Wow.
Tries to
Weak,
turn
weak.
water into wine, and you get grape soda.
Grape soda. That's funny.
Jesus.
Black Jesus.
Black Jesus went to jail for you. I will send it to you.
Oh.
Holy shit.
If that actually is a meme, post that.
It is. I've seen it.
There you go.
Okay.
I'll even post it in Discord.
Put it in Discord.
There you go.
All right.
Holy shit, that was hilarious.
God.
That's hilarious.
Wait.
He's even got dreads.
I'm distraught at this.
There you go. Black Jesus went to jail for you.
Oh.
Now you gotta bring him some Kool-Aid.
Black Jesus. Wasn't that a show to, wait, wasn't that a show on Adult Swim?
Black Jesus.
Yes,
What?
it was
What?
Scarecrow.
Oh dear God, I remember that then.
On Adult Swim, there's a show called Black Jesus. Mom
that's where I
actually
get it.
watched it, and she thought it was hilarious.
I keep meaning to
Fellows.
watch it.
This is me with Jesus on it and says YOLO, and Jesus is like, speak for yourself.
Very nice,
I love
bro,
it.
if you've got there.
Oh, okay, I'm done. I'm getting dizzy.
Oh, Rob.
I'm getting dizzy. Talking about the weather report. Oh yeah. Y'all see this shit?
in
You see
the
this
UK.
shit? See this shit over here? Here in Portland, up here in Portland, Oregon.
That's
That is
London.
the wrong one.
Or
That's
the
the
UK
wrong
and
one.
Europe.
Trying to,
We'll
I
get
can't
there,
find
we'll
Rob.
get
I
there.
can't find them. Is that the right Rob? Oh, that's
No.
the
Oh,
wrong
so
one.
he's,
That's the
he's
wrong
gotta
one.
find the.
There you
There
go.
we go. It won't let me click on you.
I know. I saw it.
I'm not watching the stream at the moment, so I don't see it. But yeah, up here, Portland, Oregon, 48 degrees and raining right now.
Send us some rain.
Send us some rain. Yeah, Portland rain.
It rained
Going to a
yesterday
drought
and
right
then
now.
it snowed
It
today.
rains. It rains here a lot.
It did snow
I'm
today,
used
Wolf.
to it.
I was out in that snow.
I've been home all day. I didn't do a damn thing.
Native Portlanders
she didn't
don't
know.
even
She
need
didn't
an
open a
umbrella.
window.
We don't give a shit.
No, I looked out the living room window.
Remember, she doesn't have a
Can you
window
believe
in her
this
room.
shit? Norman, Oklahoma, 34 degrees.
Bullshit. It was
Ooh.
47.
Bullshit. Oh, you checking?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I just know that because we were driving around all day and I have the temperature
Okay.
thing in my car.
I see 34 degrees right now.
That's fine. It was actually, it had a nice wind and we did wear our coats. It's just the sun, it was hot and the wind chill made it fucked.
Whoa, what is this? Dayton, Ohio. 28 degrees and snowing?
Yeah.
Snow.
Scarecrow's the only
Look,
one that's happy about
snow.
this.
Hey, I'm happy too. More snow
Why are you happy?
means no old people coming in.
Oh, shit!
That's
Ew,
good.
hurts
That's good.
my bones. I'm not going outside
They
today.
die on the way there.
And in today's news, Mrs. Johnson, 96, was found outside covered in snow and dead.
Fun fact, Wolf hates old people.
I don't hate old people. I only hate them when they drive and text.
I'm
at the
very
same
afraid.
time.
I'm very afraid for
I
this
hate anyone
D&D
who drives and
campaign.
texts.
Because
It's
if I put
worse
some
with old
old,
people.
I'm afraid. Because if I put old people in this D&D campaign, I'm afraid Wolf's just gonna kill them.
No, just
Please don't.
It'll
I'm not
be
going
like Darkness Rising. Ah, that farmer, I totally thought he was a demon and he was like eating a baby.
I know. I just see Wolf like a slow senior citizen in front of her, and she's like, "Come on, bitch, move!"
I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm just like, get out of my way!
Wolf,
Anyway.
hashtag dick to old people.
Alright, back to the weather.
Down in Marietta, Georgia, Tune,
It's
45 degrees. That's nice too down there.
Bullshit, it's cold and it's
So that means
windy.
the Ohio
Well,
gets
I mean,
the
it's
snow truck.
like I said, it's about the same for me, but it's raining up here.
Yeah, it rained 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's raining. It's used to the rain. Anyway, over in the UK, Clacton-on-Sea, it's
Wink.
2 degrees Celsius.
It's
Cool.
dark.
2 degrees. It's dark. Yeah, it's like middle of the night over there, huh? Like 3 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Dang. And that is your weather. Let's take.
Sorry,
you
I like to
to...
think it was George Carlin. Tonight's forecast, dark. It didn't be dark till morning when we have scattered sunshine.
It's George Carlin.
I like that. We love George Carlin. But yeah, over to
Scarecrow?
Scarecrow on the
Yeah.
scene for some stories.
Scarecrow
this
the
week.
same because I don't know why.
Goes on.
You don't have to.
That
You
is
ain't got
that
nothing.
is
Fuck it.
that is his literal Twitter tag. I kid you not.
I think he did that on purpose.
I did do that on purpose.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, then. So this story comes from AR, and it is. So today at work, I was handed a bag of chocolates, liquor candy, liquor chocolates.
Oh,
I had
that story.
headphones.
yeah.
Yeah, I had headphones on and music blasting, so I didn't pay attention to it. Other than to make sure they were actually meant for me. Everyone on the dev team had gotten them. Woo! So I didn't know they were liquor chocolates. So I had one, and it was like a full shot of liquor, but it tasted really good. So I had 3 more. That's how I ended up staying an extra hour and a half because I was drunk.
Get out of
What am
there,
I
Wolf!
doing?
Get out of here!
I didn't ask for the.
Why? God damn it, Wolf! You're supposed to be the camera woman.
And he's still in front of the Tim Hortons.
No.
Hey, I mean, I had to
it's
grab a
Was.
bite.
Oh, it's changed. Okay, well, I'll refresh.
Yeah, I'm not watching stream. Sorry about that.
Whoa!
I
Hey,
am-
that got
I am
serious
now.
real quick.
Carry on.
All right.
Wolf just has a knife. It's cool.
I see the fucking knife just appear on screen. I'm scared.
There we go.
Murder!
Nah, I'm
Is there gonna be like Gertrude or something?
But yeah, then Bun
No need for
says,
violence.
Knife.
Nice
"Hey,
to
go
meet
home, go home, AR. You're drunk." She says, "AR says I am home. I'm not drunk
I
anymore."
see what Fish is doing.
And then
There's an old picture of an old lady.
Wolf is beating up old ladies on my show.
Hey,
God damn it!
no, the scarecrow is.
Wait,
Scarecrow,
what?
stop this!
I
Keep
don't-
reading, Scarecrow.
Use your black man powers to stop this.
Little tiny wolfie hopping through the street. Wait, gonna find an old lady. It's
Move,
so
bitch.
yellow.
Save
So
the
she
chest.
can be.
Move, bitch. Get out the way.
You done that in perfect time. Oh my god. Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Sorry,
hang
Scarecrow.
on. No, it's not. Right after that,
Had
it's
an
just
idea and I went with it.
them comparing what kind of drinks and stuff they like. So yeah, apparently Bun's a schnapps fan herself.
Schnapps.
So if you want to get her something for the wedding, get her a bottle of schnapps.
S'mores schnapps.
Oh, big peppermint.
But yeah, that good wedding gift right there. So but yeah, that's about it from my section. Onto the stories from Florida.
Oh, the main event.
Recovering Florida man, soon to be Florida man.
Soon to be just Florida man.
I
Hey, he's like
cringe
the
every
artist. He's like Prince, formerly known as the artist, formerly known as Prince.
time. Hey, it's
Florida man
what time of the
recovering,
day?
formerly known as. I can't do it. Never mind. Go ahead.
Hey guys, what is that time of the day? It's story time with Florida Man, yay!
Yay.
I can't stop thinking about it. Prince, formerly known as Prince. Anyway, first story, and I'm pretty sure Fish posted this one in Discord, and I've been wanting to read this one for a while now. Yeah, I think it was you. It was you.
Oh,
Dumbass, and I've been having this picture play over and over again on my screen.
I'm gonna need a
A
link.
man bent. He bit. It's alright.
I see. I just pulled up FloridaMan.com and found one that Thune has
I
to
know,
read
okay.
because it takes place at a pet store. I know.
A man bit a smartphone battery as a test, and it exploded.
Oh yeah,
and,
that one.
And the picture just plays over and over again. And since the beginning of the podcast, I've just been staring at this picture. And oh my god. So
Yeah.
a man
What a
at an
fucking idiot.
electronics store in China decided to give a smartphone battery his own litmus test
What was that
by
noise?
biting it. Shh. The battery
try.
ruptured.
Litmus
And-
test.
This is litmus. The battery ruptured and caused a small explosion. The spectacle captured by the store's CCTV security cameras was uploaded to Maopai. Yep, that's what Mia
Pie.
Maopai. That's how you probably pronounce it.
Sounds
I'm
like a
probably
porn
wrong.
site.
Stop.
Oh shit.
A Chinese video sharing platform similar to the now defunct Vine. It has since garnered 4.69 million views. According to Taiwan News, the man was in the store on January 19th to replace his iPhone battery. It's not clear which store he was in, but the side of the shop has big characters that read professional screen change. The man began to look closely at the battery and to check if it was real. Decided to what? And to check if it was real, decided to bite down on it, triggering the explosion. Despite the fact that the blast was inches from the man's face and
Wow.
other onlookers.
You're fucking crazy. You're stupid. You're so stupid.
So,
You go now.
Because every time Ralph starts laughing that hard, I was like, okay, what did Fish draw? And it's like, I just see rocking, and I was like, I'm done.
Rocky.
Let me see. During the explosion, despite the fact that the blast was inches from the man's face and other onlookers, no one was reportedly injured. Don't know how, but that's the luckiest man in the world. The battery was not gold. Why are you buying it? A Chinese I'm sorry, what? I'm not even gonna bother. A Chinese person joked. I don't know what that word is, so I'm sorry. While it's true that faulty and counterfeit lithium-ion batteries.
What is this? What is this?
Ow.
Netseeking?
Netizen? Netizen. Yeah, netizen. I could have tried, but for some reason I just didn't bother.
That's what she said.
God damn it, Rob.
Ah, my ribs. When it's true, the faulty counterfeit lithium-ion batteries may sometimes explode or simply overheat. This man's method of testing the battery was pretty suspect, as we won't know whether the battery exploded because it's fake or because he damaged it with his teeth. What's this? After Apple admitted last month it was thoroughly... Okay, this is something different. Anyway, moving on. Oh, I love this
Oh my
story.
god. The story's
Okay.
just in the last week, Thune.
I know. We're getting
Holy
there.
shit.
Where is it?
He
I'm
has
looking.
20 minutes to make gold.
Okay.
I see.
Where is it?
Oh my
Diamonds.
No,
Just
that's not
like
it.
the 4 that popped up in the last week on the
Oh, here it is.
man.com.
Rob,
They're
you
all
ready?
gold. Which one?
It's the story.
Solid gold.
Police.
Fish, I can't read
Police.
that.
Yeah. Said power right in the guess.
Oh,
I don't say Paul right in the kiss.
Yeah.
I just couldn't read it.
Man stole exotic fish from Florida pet shop, shoved them down his pants.
I mean, that's what I do.
What?
Clear water.
I'm gonna fuck a fish.
Clearwater, Florida.
Oh, I got it.
Clearwater, Florida.
Oh
Likes
man.
touching fish in his free time. Likes putting them on his dick.
I like to remind you that we all have a friend named Fish, and you guys are out of
I know,
context.
I know, I know.
It's fine
Okay.
for
It
me.
makes it funnier.
Okay.
It makes it funnier.
Just making
Okay.
sure.
Crook used
All
the
right.
good old
Yeah.
Anyway, Clearwater police arrested a man after he was caught on camera stealing exotic fish from a pet shop. Detectives say Cruz Garcia Jr. entered. Holy shit! The look on his face. He looks okay. Cruz Garcia Jr. entered Pet Safari on Highlands Avenue on January 9th with his accomplice Crystal Dixon and stole electric blue Acaras and blue ram. Oh fuck! I always get this name wrong.
Work at a pet store. Come on.
I know, and I still get it wrong. Cichlets. There we go. I always want to say kicklets.
Did
It's
you go on
cichlids.
Google and have it say it for you?
No, it's right there on. I put in a mumble. You don't. I guess you have
The
a
mumble
muted-
voice.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's kicklets. I
her
forgot.
voice changed. It was creepy. Not
I-
a chick.
It's a
I
dude's
haven't
voice
figured
It's
for
it
just
out.
British.
It's
I
a
could
dude voice.
The murderous dude. Kicklets. I could see the two. I could see the two of them over there, kind of looking out towards me," said store clerk Kayla Kraut. Kraut was Kraut was behind the register that day when she said the two came in the store acting fishy. Oh no!
Yes.
Kraut said Dixon quickly distracted her while Garcia Jr. worked on the net and bagged the fish.
I just
The fish-
realized that fish is drawing a ball sack.
There is a reason why our fish is named Bollocks.
Yeah, that is true. The fish range from $18 to $20 each. Just random questions. Anything to keep me occupied, she said. Garcia Jr. is seen in the surveillance, I can't even read right, grabbing fish from the fish tank. When Kraut wasn't looking, detectives said he snagged several more fish from another tank. When Kraut...
It looks like those like fish crackers. Those little fish crackers.
They kind of do. Balls
I
shaped
love goldfish
fish
because it's
crackers.
so delicious. Oh, sorry.
When Kraut wasn't looking, detectives said he snagged several more fish from another tank. With nowhere else to stash the bag, he shoved the fish down his pants. Kraut said both then made their way to the door. The boyfriend came to this fish tank over here, pointed at the fish and said, "Oh, it's a really cool fish." And then it ran out the door.
What is
She
that?
said, "It's echoing."
Yeah, here they echo.
Go.
Stop it.
You were.
Oh.
Something was echoing from you.
It wasn't me.
That's,
I had
your
my
button was held
mute.
down. Oh, that's what. Anyway, things happen. It's all good. With nowhere else to say the bed, he shoved it down his pants. Blah blah. The boyfriend came to the fish tank over here, pointed at the fish, and said, "Oh, that's a really cool fish," and then ran out the door. She said. I immediately went to where I saw them last, and I noticed there were droplets of water coming from the tank. I knew there was missing fish. Kraut was able to tag. To get the tag number on the vehicle and turn it over to the detectives. Garcia Jr. was arrested on January 19th. Investigators are still searching for Dixon. Wow. I think it's the first call you ever... I think it's the first call you ever heard where somebody stuffs live fish down their pants and flees the scene, said Rob Shaw with Clearwater Police Department. The fish were not recovered.
See my balls? Them's the bait.
They the bubbles feel good.
The bubbles feel good.
Oh no.
Bubbles. So yeah, there's 3 more here.
So
Oh my god.
we're going back to a recurring city. Vero Beach. We're going back to Vero Beach again. Where another Sebastian man apparently is
Or
lost his mind.
Sebastian. Yeah, Vero Beach or Sebastian.
Man found sleeping at Vero Beach Speedway surrounded by beer cans. Vero Beach, Florida. A man who was sleeping at the Speedway in Vero Beach wanted to know who called the law. After he was woken up by deputies, according to the Indian River County Sheriff's Office, James Edward Portwood, 42, was found sleeping in the grass next to the Speedway gas station with several beer cans at 800 U.S. Highway 1. Excuse me. That kind of hurt. Anyway, employees called law enforcement because they felt uneasy and did not want the individual on the property. I observed a white male subject lying on the ground surrounded by multiple empty beer cans. The deputy said there was also a backpack next to Portwood with unopened beer cans. When the deputy woke Portwood, Portwood? I know what I said. He immediately got up on his feet and began to yell, "Who called the law?" Who called the law? Portwood had slurred speech and his zipper on his shorts were down, according to the report. No, he was drunk.
No, he's drawing a eye patch.
He probably sounded like a drunk pirate.
Is it one-eyed Willie?
I see what Fish is doing. I was
Yeah.
like, that's why she means that. Also near the male subject's oh my god. Also near
What?
the male subject's growing area was a dark area which appeared to indicate he had urinated on himself, the deputy said. Oh, this is a
and
drunk
his
man
zipper
who
was down.
couldn't...
Didn't you say that too?
Yep, this is
Yeah,
a drunk man who couldn't hold his liquor and pissed himself. Okay.
Yeah.
Portwood began... Why do I keep saying I feel like I'm saying Porkwood. Portwood began to yell "pendejo" and "fuck you" several times.
He doesn't look Mexican.
Wait, you're a white dude yelling "pendejo."
He
Why?
is too white to be saying stuff in Spanish.
Anyway, he was saying that and "fuck you" several times. He then tried to escape from the deputies by walking fast away from them. I'm trying to picture a drunk white man just speed walking away from the cops. I'm not. The deputy said. Oh wait, no. I'm not gonna make the decision on you. Portwood told deputies. He continued to yell profanities at deputies while he was detained. Portwood then planked out his body and said, "Fuck you, take me." He had to be picked up by deputies and escorted to the police cruiser. Portwood was arrested for disorderly intoxication and resisting arrest. He was transported to Indian River County Jail. And that is the disclaimer for every frickin' story from frickin' Vero Beach every time.
Sebastian, yeah.
Oh, now we go to Sebastian.
I love this.
These two counties have been like a thing for a while.
It's
what
gold
the hell's
though. These
happening?
2 counties are gold.
Stay away from Sebastian and Vero Beach. Anyway,
Yeah.
Sebastian man, oh my god, the look on his face. Sebastian man caught putting marijuana in his anal cavity.
Oh my god.
Oh
He's shoving pot up his ass.
I don't think that you can
Don't
get
smoke
high
it
like
now.
that.
During a traffic stop on Tuesday at approximately 8:50 p.m., a local man hid a bag of marijuana in his anal cavity while being searched. According to the Sebastian Police Department, Dondre M.
Is
Cypress.
that how you say it?
That's how you say it. Dondre Dondre M. Cypress. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. 22 was arrested and charged with felony tamper with or destroy evidence, cannabis cannabis possession, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Police spotted Cypress driving a white Nissan Sentra at a high rate of speed near the 1300 block of Shuckman Drive. This time I'm just going to say it. A traffic stop was conducted, and as the Sebastian police officer smelled a strong odor of marijuana emitting from the vehicle, he ordered Cypress out of the vehicle. When the officer searched Cypress, he located a bag in his groin area. Cypress was ordered to remove the bag, and in doing so, the bag disappeared as he was reaching near his butt area. So wait, he shoved his hand down up his ass, and it was like, here it is, and just sucked it up his ass. That's pretty much saying. One officer told another that Cypress moved the bag of marijuana into his anal cavity. When police asked Cypress where the bag was, he told them several different stories. One story was that the bag fell and it was still in the car. Cypress then admitted that the cannabis was in his butt. Scroll too far. Whoops.
Right up your bumhole, Morty.
Is he supposed to be a pimp?
I was trying to figure out
What's
what
his
he's
pimp
going
name?
for.
Yeah.
First, I was like, "When is he making him Prince?"
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What was-
It kinda looks like
I'm not
Prince to
I'm not
me.
sure
so-
Mom would appreciate that.
I was like,
Oh,
"When
God.
is he doing Prince?"
Oh, God.
The pat up my ass.
With, like,
Ah!
with pot up his ass.
Been up there so long it's grown out of his ears.
Anyway, while Cypress being while being transported to the Indian River County Jail, the officer discovered that Cypress removed the bag from his anal cavity. The defendant was again searched and spontaneously uttered that he took the bag out of his butt and it's all on the back seat. The officer said Cypress was booked and processed and has since been released on a $6,000 bond. Oh,
I've heard of dankweed, but that's stank-weed.
oh my
God
god.
damn it, Ron.
Oh,
Real nice kush.
Kush from the tush.
Oh,
last story.
do we have time for the? Yeah, okay.
There's the last story. Florida man arrested, accused of igniting flares at mall. Wait, what story did you want me to read, Rob?
No, that's it. That's the last one.
Okay, so he was igniting flares at the mall. Lake Wells, Florida. I swear I've read a story from Lake Wells at one point before. The look on
I
his
stopped
face.
asking why on these Florida Man episodes.
It looked like he shit himself during this picture. Lake Wells, Florida. A Florida man is facing an attempted arson charge for allegedly igniting 2 marine flares at the Eagle Ridge Mall last weekend, police said.
Marine flares.
Yes.
I guess it's different. Oh well, continue.
Patrick Collins, 31, of
he's scary.
Auburndale, was arrested. He looked like he shit himself, though. Around 7 p.m. Friday, after a lab test showed his DNA matched DNA found on the flares and a pair of gloves left at the mall, according to the arrest report. When detectives asked Collins why he did it, he said he was trying to sleep in the mall and people kept waking him up. Are you serious? Which people described as nonsensical. The incident happened around 5:20 p.m. Sunday at the entrance of the JCPenney store. Firefighters initially said that an improvised explosive device had been detonated in the corridor next to the store entrance. The FBI later determined that there was no explosion and no pipe bombs were discovered. It also said that the incident doesn't appear to be terrorism related. Police
Really?
really. Police released surveillance of a man.
Should give him hair.
release this values video
Please,
of
I
a
hate
man
bald people.
walking through J.C. Penney's and an image of another man. Police told WFTV the composite image is of a second person of interest. The mall was evacuated and no one was injured, but the ceiling and wall were damaged by the flares. Officials said. Detectives said. Fuck's sake. Detectives said they will review surveillance footage recorded at the jewelry store in the mall. The incident remains under investigation, so they still have not caught the other dude. If there wasn't a dude.
Wow.
But yeah, that's
That was like what, at 5 o'clock on a Sunday.
5 p.m. on a Sunday.
On a
Because
Sunday,
the
what a
mall
black
is
day.
still open. My mall is anyway.
Mine's usually closed around. I think they close like 6 or 7
Yeah, 6
on a Sunday.
Yeah. So yeah, the
Yeah,
mall will
but-
still be open and like going, yeah, you guys are. I'm trying to sleep in here.
Is he like a pigman from the Pigman game?
I was trying to turn him into a little bomb, but it didn't work.
Oh, I thought you were putting a panty on his head, like he was like a robber or something.
Oh, the pantyhose.
He's just a mixture of a pigman, a pantyhose robber, and a ticking bomb.
I like the pant idea. That's good.
Panties on the head.
Oh man, but yeah,
Son, you
that's...
got a panty on your head.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that was gold.
Solid gold.
Especially the marijuana up the ass.
I just reached down in my pants and up my ass it went.
And fish down the pants. It was all about the pants.
Oh my god.
So while Fish is
Wet pants.
finishing the pantyhose, I want to hear a fun fact.
Yeah.
Fun fact of the
Sure.
day.
So like whenever, like before Caesar, there wasn't actually leap day, you know, for every leap year. It was actually leap months, and the year was 355 days. But Julius Caesar was like, fuck this, because everyone kept forgetting to add the months to make it up for it. And so he's like, all right, I'm going to get dudes. We're going to make this calendar right. That's how they came up with the whole 365 year thing. And then every now and again, a leap year every 4 years. Or leap,
4 years.
yeah. So anyway, but to fix that, there was a year after he gotten it all fixed and worked out. 1 year was 455 days, and that was the year of the last confusion, but people just shortened it to the year of the confusion.
Hmm.
I thought it was cool.
Caesar,
Yeah,
year
man,
of
it's a
confusion.
455 day year. Fuck that. You just stuck
Ugh.
with Trump for that long.
Oh,
That was another cool thing
no.
in that whole thing. Was like apparently they would forget to add like the months if there was a war, which, you know, Greeks and Romans had lots of wars. But if there was like a politician they didn't like and a leap year was coming up and they could add the months, they just decided not to.
Holy shit.
But yeah, that's a fun fact that I thought was neat.
Nice.
Neat.
Yeah.
Another fun fact: Scarcely just stole ham in World of Warcraft.
Oh my god, here he goes.
Did you guys know that beavers' mouths close behind their teeth?
Yes.
I did not.
Huh.
It's
That's
creepy.
weird. It's so they don't drown when they're carrying wood through the fucking water, but still, it makes sense. Still weird.
That's weird.
Oh, Magikarp, he shall be free.
Court.
Yeah, anyone have anything else to say before we send off?
No.
Mahogany.
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 Hawkening.
Mahogany.
Where are you going now? Hey, kitty. It's a kitty.
Kitty?
Kitty. Or a bear. I honestly don't know anymore. It could be a kitty with really long hair.
Hello, Nacho Train. I see in chat. So say hello to Nacho Train. He's been there for a while. Oh, they've been
Oh,
there for
okay.
a
I was
while.
like, you should have said something. We would have said hello sooner. We're kind of like ending it now. As we watch Fish draw something odd. Oh, it's a Bulbasaur.
Oh.
Okay.
Bulbasaur.
Nacho Train. Okay, I see. And Cog Whistle. Hello.
I think we should end the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all said our goodbyes.
Goodbye and good
I
night.
haven't
He
said
was
it
too
yet.
far into his drawing. He's like, fuck, well, say bye real quick, Rob.
Bye.
Cut it
Bye.
off.
Goodbye. Bye bye. Bye. Bye.